I don't usually expect much from my city mailbox, just bills. County tax statements. Maybe a pizza flyer trying way too hard. But on that random Tuesday, I'm standing there in the hallway outside my Denver condo, barely awake, coffee still steaming in my hand, and I spot this thick, fancy envelope with some golden emblem on it, Vista Crest Peak Association, stamped like it's from Buckingham Palace. Elegant font, expensive paper, the whole deal. The kind of thing people use when they want you to know they're important. For a second, I honestly thought it was a mistake. My mountain place up in Chaffee County was never part of any HOA. I paid extra just to avoid that circus. I double-checked before I bought it. Paid a surveyor. Pulled the deed myself, there was no way. Still, curiosity wins. I open the letter. It reads like a wedding invitation, polite, formal, and honestly, a little unhinged. Dear Mr. Winton, on behalf of Vista Crest Peak Association, we are pleased to request use of your beautiful mountain property for our community summer jam weekend. The letter goes on about families, music, food, fun, promising full cleaning services, pitching it as a mutually beneficial arrangement. Signed, Karen Whitmore, President, Vista Crest Peak Association. That name, of course, Karen. I'd heard of her queen bee of the HOA down the hill from my cabin, but their neighborhood ends a good few hundred feet before my land even starts. My properties is surrounded on 3 sides by national forest, deeded private, grandfathered in from back when the only neighbors were mule deer and gold miners. There's no way she has any claim. I walk back inside, type up a polite but firm response. MS. Whitmore, thank you, but I don't rent my property. It's not now or ever been part of Vista Crest. Please don't contact me again. I even attached a copy of my deed, just in case she was honestly confused. Didn't expect a reply. Didn't get one. But the way that letter was written, so sure, so confident, like the deal was already done, set off all my alarms. That kind of tone, I'd heard it before, usually from people who think they can out-lawyer you because they've read the first page of a contract. So, I did what any slightly paranoid property owner with a tech background would do. Check my security. The cabin's loaded remote cameras, motion sensors, backup power, the works. I tweaked the cameras to start logging faces and plates, set up auto alerts for the keypad entry, cranked up the backup cloud storage, called my friend at the assessor's office to check plat maps still clean. No easements, no new filings, no one sneaking in through the back door. Still, something felt off. You know that prickly feeling when you realize the shadow in a photo wasn't there before? When you're dealing with a Karen, you don't wait for the other shoe to drop. You make sure you're wearing steel-toed boots. For days go by, and I'd almost put it out of my mind back to my life in Denver. Digital case files, more coffee, late nights. Saturday, just past 11. My phone buzzes. Caller ID, Paul. My only real neighbor up there. Half a mile downhill. Used to be a fire lookout. We're friendly. Not close. He goes, "You up at the cabin?" I tell him I'm in Denver. He pauses, then kind of laughs. "You're not throwing a party today?" My stomach tightens. "What party?" Another pause. "Buddy, check your cameras. You got like 100 people up here. 3 buses. Balloons. Deej looks like Coachella for retirees." I'm already in my security app. Live feed kicks on. 3 white charter buses parked in my drive. A literal flood of people pouring out, kids. Folding tables. Beer coolers. Even a photo booth. My gate. Wide open. Shouldn't be. I check the log's entry code forced at 9:47 a.m. Chain lock cut. Doorbell offline. And then the banner. Vista Crest HOA Summer Jam. They're everywhere in my deck. My chairs. Someone grilling next to my fireplace. Kids in the hammock. Some woman stringing up streamers on my satellite dish. I don't panic. I switch into evidence mode. Lock down the house remotely. trigger the security system, tag everyone on camera, auto-profile faces. One guy's waving a clipboard, directing the buses. Others digging for power outlets in my garage. I call the sheriff. Chaffee County Dispatch picks up. She sounds tired. Already done with the holiday weekend. Ma'am, this is Elias Winton. I own a private residence on Old Monarch Spur. There's a trespassing situation. Not HOA land. Coordinated invasion. I have video. I need deputies. By the time I'm off the phone, my system has logged 70 faces. Countless vehicles. One woman's making a TikTok at the pool. Someone else pops seltzers on the deck. Kids lining up for snow cones by the fire pit I built myself. And the music, some heavy bass, remix thumping so hard I swear I feel it through my screen. I just sit there watching, knowing every second is being recorded. First sheriff's car arrives. Bus is gone, but the crowd is thick. Musicians tuning guitars. Coolers on the roof terrace. Deputies step out, older guy. Younger one, hands on hips. Nobody notices them until the radio crackles and the older deputy calls for backup. That's when the clipboard woman approaches. Hi, are you at the venue? No, ma'am. Sheriff's Department. Suddenly, she's not smiling. We have a permit for the gathering. It's an HOA event. Do you have a permit for this address? The answer is no. I chime in on speakerphone. That's my property. Deed 9946B. I'm Elias Winton, streaming live from Denver. Now the crowd's waking up. Phones out. Murmurs. People scanning for exits. Karen arrives, platinum hair. Sunglasses. Phone. Zero shame. What's the issue here? Deputy tells her flat. This property isn't part of Vista Crest. Karen scoffs. Calls it a misunderstanding. Says I'm never there. So what's the harm? But the deputy isn't playing. That doesn't give you the right to host an event here. Karen claims informal access. Says trails run nearby. That I've never objected. I cut in, I'm objecting now. And I have video cut chains. Disabled locks. Trespass. That's breaking and entering. I've sent it all to forensics. Suddenly, the guests catch on. Some mutter. Wait. She said he offered the cabin. Karen backpedals. Blames misinformation. Others start filming her. Board members edge away. Deputies begin escorting people out. Collecting names. Plates. Karen's cornered. Jaw tight. Still giving orders to no one. I watch a kid cry. A mom whisper, this is why we don't trust people like that. A man calls his lawyer. Last shot. Karen standing alone on my deck. A party host at a crime scene. Next day, Karen emails minute an apology. Just incident review and resolution opportunity. Offers full compensation for cleaning and minor wear and tear. Wear and tear. Like this was a spill drink. Not mass trespassing. I call my attorney. We file suit, criminal trespass. Property damage. Fraud. Organizing an event on private land. And then it gets wild. Turns out Karen forged a fake community use agreement. Fake my signature. Even reserved the buses using a spoofed email and billed it through the HOA. I dig up metadata. Expose the fraud. The board panics. One member gives me a thumb drive with messages Karen bragging. He's in Denver. He won't even know. More evidence. Karen doubles down. Retaliates against board members. Fakes emails. Even tries to bully affidavits from a board. But the rope tightens. County forensics finds deleted emails. Then a viral TikTok surfaces with Karen bragging. He'll never know. He's in Denver. It's not like he has surveillance. When court day comes, Karen's alone. The judge is stone cold. Dismisses the mistaken belief defense. Our evidence crushes her. Board members testify. The HOA's insurance drops them. Karen gets voted out and banned from HOA leadership for 10 years. They offer a $370. 000 settlement. I take it. Karen moves to Arizona. Rumor is she tries to join another HOA and gets blacklisted. I finally go back to my mountain cabin. Stronger gate. New sign. This is not your party. This is private property. Bring your lawyer. The deck's repainted. The logs are clean. And as the sun sets over the mountains, all I hear is wind and the quiet thrill of justice done right.